There we go. Hey, everybody. Some breaking news. Shout out to Millie Chan. I was just resting, chillaxing, and everything in between. And Malcolm Jamal Warner has passed away. As you see the thumbnail, this just got started. Damn it, this was so unexpected. Higher is waiting, low is available, but either way, we are live on Twitter. Let me take down this overlay. And this literally just happened, like not even like under an hour ago. The news broke. So, hello everybody, welcome in. Glad to have all of you here. This is damn it, man. Hey, welcome in. Glad to have you all here. Like I said, I first saw the news from Millie Chun, so we're gonna play that first. It's just damn sad. And Malcolm Jamal Warner, healthy, prosperous, still being beloved in the community. This hurt, man. This 2025 already been running a fucking muck, but this, it came out of nowhere. So literally, Millie Chum posted this 17 minutes ago, so I'm going to show y'all that now. Give me a moment. This is just, this is just sad. Let me get this clip up from Millie Chun here. And thank you, Millie, for doing what you do. Gorgeous. Here we go, y'all.
Hey, y'all, it's your girl, Millie Chun, and I am coming to you with very sad news. TMZ is reporting that Malcolm Jamal Warner has passed away from an accidental drowning. Malcolm was 54 years old. I can't believe this is too much. It says down here how he straight up on the 80s, and he did because we all loved him, right? He got an Emmy nod, and also he set himself up for being TV royalty because who doesn't love Theo? They said he kept his hustle going with the sitcom fave Malcolm and Eddie, and he voiced one of the coolest cartoons, The Magic School Bus, and he even got a Grammy in 2015. I had no idea. I didn't know he had got a Grammy. And this episode right down here, this is the one where Denise had told her dad that he had got an earring. I love that episode, and I feel like we're going to be watching The Cosby Show today.
Yep.
And it says most recently he's hosting a podcast called Not All Hood, and the latest episode dropped just 3 days ago. And Malcolm leaves behind a wife and a daughter, and he has chosen to keep their names private. I love that he never shared it. He was 54 years old.
Wow.
Y'all, this is one of the greats. You know what I'm saying? This is our childhood. This is so sad. This is very sad. Let me know what you think about it in the comments, and let me know what your favorite episode is. It's your girl, Millie Chun. I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, gorgeous. Appreciate you. Man, this is just... Bruh. I know we don't know the day or the hour, man. But there are some people that you just know that they're supposed to be here. He's still supposed to be here, man. All right, y'all. Let me get this article up from People Magazine, people.com. I didn't expect to bring this destination to y'all today. People Magazine, people.com, Malcolm Jamal Warner, who played son Theo on The Cosby Show, dies at 54 after drowning on a family trip. The actor died while on a family trip, a source confirms to People. Malcolm Jamal, what you need to know. Malcolm Jamal Warner has died at 54 years old, People confirms. According to the source, the actor was on a family trip and drowned while swimming. He was best known for playing Bill Cosby's son, Theo Huxtable, on The Cosby Show. Malcolm Jamal Warner has died. He was 54. The actor was in Costa Rica on family vacation, drowned while swimming, a source confirms to People. A representative for Warner did not immediately respond to People's request for comment. Warner's career began with his role as Theo Huxtable on The Cosby Show. The actor played the only son of Bill Cosby's character, Heathcliff Huxtable, in the sitcom from 1984 to 1992. In 2023, Warner told People of the show, "I know I can speak for all the cast when I say The Cosby Show is something that we all are still very proud of." There is the family. There's Theo. There's Denise. There's Rudy. There's Cliff. There's Claire. And then, y'all don't have me. Okay, listen. Then there's Vanessa. Okay, man. And this show was on, I think it was on NBC, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Like, this was like literally one of the number one sitcoms on TV. We share a unique experience that keeps us lovingly bonded no matter how much time goes between seeing or hearing from each other. Warner did, of course, acknowledge how the show's legacy has changed given the allegations made against Cosby. A8 was convicted of sexual assault in 2018, but later had the charge overturned in 2021, only for 5 women to accuse him of sexual assault. Regardless of how some people may feel about the show now, still proud of legacy, have been a part of such an iconic show that has had such a profound impact on, first and foremost, Black culture, but also American culture, Warner said. And when I first saw this, y'all, like Millie Chun's, hey D Brown, thank you so much, beautiful. Glad to have you here. I was literally chilling, right? I was looking at some Black Dancing, Black Parks, and Black Imagination, just laughing at it, right? And I saw Millie Chun's notification. I'm just like, no, this can't be true. This can't be true. This just can't be true. And then, of course, I type in Malcolm Jamal Warner, and I see all the search results. I'm just like, damn, man. Like, and I told y'all with our show, every tour is not going to be sunshine and rainbows. Sometimes we're going to have a tour where it's a lot of rain and lightning. But I try to keep every tour sunshine and rainbows because the world, as we see it today, is a lot more rain and lightning than sunshine and rainbows, man. And just, no. Following The Cosby Show, Warner went on to star in several other successful TV shows and movies. He and A. Griffin led the sitcom Malcolm and A from 1996 to 2000. And Warner was also well known for his role as Alex Reed on Read Between the Lines, which he starred in alongside Tracee Ellis Ross from 2011 to 2015. More recently, Warner has starred in Major Crimes as Chuck Cooper, as Julius Rowe in Suits, and AJ Austin in the Resident 911 and Alert Missing Persons Unit were his most recent credits. His latest venture was a podcast, Not All Hood, that he launched with 2 others as a means of breaking down barriers to mental health in the Black community. Last June, he launched a podcast with co-hosts Weusi Baraka and Candace Kelly, and he told people it was a space where he could be his most vulnerable. It's been an interesting experience for me because it's a place where I feel safe enough to be as vulnerable as I allow myself to be, he said. But the legend is the best there. When we talk about the Black community, we tend to speak of it as a monolith, when the reality is there's so many different facets of the Black community. We want to have a space where we can really explore, discuss, acknowledge all those different aspects, he said at the time. Warner is survived by a wife and daughter who identifies he opted to keep private. Nothing but respect for that. Not everything is our business. Just because they're public figures doesn't mean we get access to all of them. And then here it is from TMZ here. Because it was a family trip, I'm assuming the wife and the child was on vacation with him, but we don't know that for sure. But here it is from TMZ. Malcolm Jamal Warner, Cosby Show alum, dead at 54 years old. Cosby Show alum Malcolm Jamal Warner has died at the age of 54, TMZ has learned. TMZ has a reliable source who said Warner has died as a result of an accidental drowning. As you know, Malcolm Jamal Warner straight up owned the 80s as Theodore Huxtable on the Cosby Show, snagging an Emmy nod and locking in his spot in TV royalty. You know, I never understood why he didn't do more hosting gigs. I feel like he would have been a great black host. I mean, he's smooth, sophisticated, probably could have done a little something in the world of hosting, whether that could have been a game show, could have been a talk show, red carpet event. I feel like he could have had second wind as a host, but hey. He kept the hustle going with the sitcom fave Malcolm and Eddie, voiced one of the coolest cartoons, The Magic School Bus. I had no idea they voiced The Magic School Bus. Now that's cool. Even flexed his music chops for Grammy win in 2015. Like Millie Chunt, did not know that. Neither did I. Most recently, he was hosting the podcast Not All Hood, and his latest episode dropped just 3 days ago. Malcolm Jamal Warner leaves behind a wife and daughter. He chose not to publicly share their names, always keeping his family life private. He was 54. Rest in peace. Like I said, I'm gonna show y'all the search results, because one thing we do not do is we don't play about the destinations that we bring y'all. So give me one moment as I bring up the search results here. And as you can see here, you can see 37 minutes ago from yahoo.co, 37 minutes ago from people.com, KATC, 10 minutes ago, Beaumont Enterprise, 5 minutes ago, TMZ, 47 minutes ago. So this is a very active story. New York Post, AOL, Variety, Live Now from Fox, Deadline, The Independent, BET, Page 6. So the results are real. The week just got started, man. The week just got started. And I just want to say this, okay? Can we please not have any fucking conspiracy theories today? Please. We heard it for what it was an accidental drowning. Please, for the love of God. His wife and his kid and his family members and his friends do not need any dumb fucks on social media making up conspiracy theories today. Please. For the love of God. And I know the Cosby Show has a history with Bill Cosby. And what Bill Cosby did was fucked up, wrong, and sick. Okay? In that same token, pray for Bill Cosby today. Pray for Felicia Rashad. Pray for Keisha Napoli. Pray for Tempest Spencer. Pray for Lisa Bonet. Pray for Raven Simone. Pray for Jeffrey, the guy who played Jeffrey. Pray for the brother who played that military brother. Pray for the writers and the staffers and the crew. Pray for the executives that approved the Cosby Show to be on TV. And I know what you're thinking. Bray, why should I pray for them? Because what do I tell y'all, being the media nerd of social media that I am? The sunken heart that I have is one thing because I got the privilege of watching him along with all of you. But it's another thing when you work with somebody. Him being an actor, he was working 12, 14-hour days on set. And those people become family, regardless of circumstance. So please, no conspiracy theories today. No, Bill Cosby jokes. Just if you ain't got nothing good to say, shut your fucking damn mouth today, please. I just, like I said, far be it from me to be the moral barometer because I know my mouth is the cleanest. Y'all have seen it. But one thing to know, two things for sure, I'm always for the culture, of the culture, and by the culture. And sometimes we need somebody to be a divider and say, shut the fuck up. So we can get the uniters out here who want to heal and to love and to invest in people. Sad day, man. Very sad day. Welcome in, everybody. Braylon's Virtual Tour Live. We are live on tour. Malcolm Jamal Warner has passed away. It's an accidental drowning. He was in Costa Rica when that happened. Just literally broke under an hour ago. I saw Millie Chun's clip first. And I was like, all right, it's time to go on tour. Because I wasn't going to let this day pass without talking about it. I know that we got, Real Housewives of Atlanta at 6 o'clock, but my assignment to y'all is whatever destinations y'all virtually traveling to. If y'all traveling to them, I'm traveling to them too to talk about it. And it's been some passing that we've talked about here. When O.J. Simpson passed away, we talked about that live. When the head of Tyler Perry Studios, the production side, passed away, we talked about him. And Angie Stone, we talked about her passing away. It's never easy as a content creator to talk about the real. I think that's why so many people do stay in the realm of reality TV. But I think that's one of our biggest problems as a society. Sometimes we stay so one-dimensional that we closed ourselves off to what else is going on out here. And I'm not saying everybody has to cover this passing. I'm not. But I would like to believe this would be bigger than Roa. This would be bigger than Love and Marriage Huntsville or any damn show on TV. But now, skinfolk or kinfolk, some people will continue their day as nothing happened. And I think that's why we're so fractured as a society, because we focus on what we want to focus on and negate what we need to talk about. So I'm going to be up here for at least a good damn hour. If you guys got any memories you guys want to put in the live chat, let me know. And to his family and his friends, my mom, she gave me this prayer a long time ago, man. She says, called the alphabet prayer. And all it is just God rearranged the letters to make out exactly what I need to say to you. And if you can't pray nothing but that, that's okay. Because God hears through tears too, It's a very sad day, man. Very sad day. We are live on tour, like I said. So I'm going to stay up here as long as I can. We don't have the biggest audience, but we do have an audience. Just because you're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean you're not being seen. So this channel does not sway to shows that are on TV. Doesn't sway to fandoms. It sways to the foundation of right is right, wrong is wrong. Sways to love, grace, and space. But most of all, it sways to the fact of everybody deserves to feel like they have somebody in their corner. And while we're not able to see, hey, too blessed for you, good to see you, my friend. While we're not able to see the next 54 years, as they say, don't cry because it's over, but cry because it happened. And this is why we need to be better as a people, especially as Black media. BET should be breaking into regular scheduled programming, which they don't have really any regular scheduled program. It's a wasteland of reruns. But BET should be live on the air right now. We're breaking news on this. OWN should be on the air with this. You know, it's amazing. Whoever thought that, social media would be where it is today, where, content creators can break news. And this is reminding me of that time where I was Little Rock, Arkansas. I remember being in the living room of the place I used to, in the house I used to live in, and it was the Sandy Hook powing. My original dream was to be on Good Morning America with Robin and George, and just being the voice for people. Of course, Michael Strahan's doing a great job keeping the seat warm. I'm kidding, Michael. You're doing a great job. That's your job, bro. But when I get there, make room for me, though, in due time. And I said to my mom, I don't think I can do this. I don't think I can have the drive to want to be a broadcaster anymore. And she was like, why can't you do it, Brad? I'm like, Mom, I can't do 2 hours of great live TV and, talking to celebrities, then talking about, social issues when it comes to politics. And then it's like, okay, hey, Brad, listen, great job. I need you to go on and say 30 kids have passed away from PAL shots. What? So I'm going to be the first voice for these parents and this community and what? No, I'm going to be like crying, and I got 3 boxes of Kleenex. I got, one on this side, one in the middle, one on this side, because I don't know when I'm going to need Kleenex. There's some breaking news on TV and stuff. I couldn't do it. And Michael Strahan originally didn't want to anchor GMA. You probably wonder, how does this relate to Jamal Warner and his passing? It does. Just give me a moment. Out my rambling comes greatness. Give me time. Michael Strahan, Michael Jamal Warner, not too far different from each other. Both Black men, both been in TV, both worked very hard. And I'm sure that when Michael Jamal Warner grew up, he didn't know what he was going to be. And Michael, all he knew was he was going to play football. But as their careers evolved, they recognized that the assignment was bigger than them. And so they felt an obligation, responsibility, a weight to what they do. And getting back to Michael Strahan for a minute, He said, I'm not an anchor. And ABC said, well, we know you're not, but people do want to hear news from somebody that they trust, that they can relate to, that they feel like they can be a friend. And he joined Michael Strahan joined GMA, I think, 2012. He's been there for over 10 years now. And I think the reason why Michael is so good at his job is because he doesn't try to be Robin. He doesn't try to be George. He tries to be himself. And so when Michael joined Good Morning America, it gave me some hope of, you know what, you don't have to be an investigative journalist. You don't have to spend hours and hours upon hours, minutes upon minutes upon minutes, seconds upon seconds upon seconds, milliseconds upon milliseconds upon milliseconds upon milliseconds and milliseconds. You just have to understand the assignment is bigger than you. Care about that assignment and give every chance that you have to be of service. Not just be in service for the audience that you have, but recognizing the platform that each audience member has to receive their best from you. And I feel like for Michael Jamal Warner, the reason why it hits so hard, because you never heard about him and anything else than his word. You never heard about him unless it came to some person he cared about. He was never closed off from the world. He was protecting his world, but also he recognized everybody else in the world too. You know, I always say hosting is recognizing that you're in the room. The room is not about you, but it's your responsibility to guide the room through the experience. And right there, Monica, I fully agree with you, my friend. Theo was like family. Because he was in the room, and Theo never took up the room. But he led the room when it needed to be led, and he enjoyed the company in the room when he had it. And I think that's what I remember most about Malcolm Jamal Warner, that he never made any room about him, but he always recognized everybody in the room. He got everybody in the room to have a good time. As long as he could feel good that he did the assignment, it's done more than enough. Yeah. So yeah, this is a sad day. Very sad day. This is why entertainment journalism is so important too. Because we need people who care about the frivolous things. Because the frivolous things might be the biggest things one day, right? So I'm going to be up here with y'all for a full hour. Like I said to Malcolm Jamal Warner, much love to you, brother. Much peace to you. Much joy to you and your family and your friends. Hey, Nikki News. Good to see you, my friend. Oh, man. You know, I always say out of my rambling comes greatness. Just give me time. Because there's so many... Oh Lord, there's so many perspectives and audiences and tonalities that I have in my head when I'm giving commentary. So I know when I go on tangents on our show, sometimes y'all like, good damn, Bray, okay, we get it, get to the point. Because you talk too damn much. But then again, you saw the thumbnail, you know my voice, and damn it, you know why you're here. Hashtag those 901 videos, right? But you know, I am glad that I ramble and that I get scared. But most of all, that I get vulnerable, because I recognize that every time I make a thumbnail and a description box, the hashtags, this is as close as live TV as you can get. And sometimes, y'all, I put 20 on 10 on this channel. I know I do. God knows I do. Sometimes I'll make a swing for a destination that y'all can give two damns about. But you know why I can really rest at night and why I can wake up every day is because I know whether a tour gets 0 views or it gets 1 million views. It took all that rambling of just figuring out not just what needs to be said, but having the energy to stand up to say it. And that all those destinations we have went to, that we do go to and will go to in the future, those destinations may not have any impact now. But the fact that you feel like you have a home here, that you have a place to fall, and that you can travel virtually in this virtual world, social media, and know, you know what? This world may not be where it needs to be. But you know, I got a virtual tour guide named Braylon Lee. And he's going to make sure that, listen, while he lets me know all the sunshine and rainbows that are out there, he's going to guide me through that lightning and rain. But he's going to make sure that everything's okay. Not because he has to make sure everything's okay, but because he understands the power of how you invest is how you receive. So yeah. Welcome in, everybody. Glad to have you here. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. I love that. Yes, indeed. We are live on tour. Malcolm Jamal Warner has passed away. 54 years old, was an accidental drowning. He was on a family trip in Costa Rica. And prayers up to Costa Rica as well, even though Costa Rica did not do a damn thing to Malcolm Jamal Warner. You know, you guys send prayers out to Costa Rica too, because, you know, tourism over there, overseas, is different than tourism over here. Because tourism over here is business. Tourism overseas is their ministry. To make people feel welcome, to make people feel safe, to make people feel accepted. And when something happens, they take it hard, man. So send light love and prayers to Costa Rica too. So yeah, I'm gonna be up here for a full hour with y'all. Like I said, if you guys got any questions for me, let me know. Like I said, I saw Millie Chun's video first. Literally said like under 10 minutes that Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away. I couldn't believe it. I was like, all right, it's time to go on tour. And found the People magazine, people.com article, and TMZ article. I was like, oh, we're going on tour. We're never too busy to recognize what needs to be said around here. Done it many more times than we can count. Yes, indeed. And I'm glad you made it home safe from vacation, Nikki News. I'm sorry that this is the tour you're on. Didn't expect a tour like this today. did a show early this morning at 10 a.m. because I thought I had something to do at 1 o'clock, but turns out it was a time difference, so that was my bad. But either way, it felt nice to kind of have some downtime. And I guess God knows all. Yeah, I didn't expect this tour today. So, like I said, I hope I'm doing this tour some justice. Hope I'm doing this tour some decency, and I hope I'm doing this tour some respect. Never like to be in a sad state. I really don't like draining energy. I think that's why I go so hard for, the destinations we go to where we're at that intersection of right is right and wrong is wrong, because we've been silent for too long. And yes, Theo was married with kids. He has a wife and a child. But he decided to keep those people private. So let me show you that. Malcolm Jamal Warner leaves behind a wife and daughter. He chose not to publicly share their names, always keeping his family life private. So, but yeah, I don't like being in a sad state. I don't like being in a state of drained energy. I don't like when you put 20 on 10 on people that they're just trying to do the best they can, and he or she who asked, I said, cast the first time. I hate people who do that shit. So that's why, people want to say Braylon sits down. So I'm like, okay. One thing you can never say about me is that I don't care about people. One thing you can never say is that I don't cover other content. But one thing you can never, ever say is that you can't tell what my soul is at all times with y'all. You can never say that with me. Because as a man thinketh, so is he. Like I said, I remember talking to my dad one day and said to him, I think the biggest compliment I could get on my channel is if any of y'all met my family and you ask him, is Braylon really like that? Does he really go off about, things that, make him upset, and when people get hurt, and, is he that person that really wants to elevate people to, be better and promote the good? And is he really that much of a millionaire? Yes, he talks too damn much. Yes, we get the same thing y'all get. As long as I get that compliment from my parents, that's the biggest compliment that matters to me. And as Nikki News of Narcissism knows, we have done so much other content on this channel. And the blessing of this channel is, and I say this in the Onyx collab, the conversation that needs to happen in the Onyx collab always happens in the Onyx collab. Whatever destination needs to be traveled to virtually, it usually gets traveled to on this show. Always. Always somehow. Even if it's not a destination on the roadmap, that destination might be another link that links back to the destination we're talking about. But everything that needs to be talked about on this show usually gets talked about. Always. Always. Those of you in the early days, I remember I used to do 6 destinations per show. Now the average is about 7 to 8 destinations in one show. I mean, from entrepreneurship. Nikki News one time, she typed out a bunch of Black entrepreneurs we promote on the show. From entrepreneurs to nonprofits. Conferences and festivals, technology, of course, media, pop culture, right? Of course, that true crime. Airline industry, government, social issues. Like, there is literally nothing that you can think about that we have not covered. Like, now there's some topics where it's like, no, I'm not touching that. But for the most part, yeah, we've covered it. We stood up for people who deserved it. Even when we're the only voice saying it out loud, we still did it. It's like I always say, just because you're not being seen by everybody doesn't mean you're not being seen. And think about this, right? I am so glad that we had the people for the civil rights movement that we've had, and not some of these people that exist today. Because God forbid, if the people that existed today was in the civil rights movement, we would still be in the field and strange fruit in trees. Imagine if MLK was like, I didn't get 100 likes today. I marched out here. I marched, and damn it, I did some hours long work. I did these sins, and now 100 likes came through for me today. Can you imagine this mindset in the silver? We would be gone. We would be gone. We would not be here with some of these dumb fucks. My Lord. My mom has always said, be thankful for the time that you were in. You were born for such a time as this. Thank you, God. Listen, Nikki News likes those too. Nikki News likes those too. And you know what? Honestly, tell you the truth, how house tours came about, we were literally at the end of the show. I'm just like, y'all want to do some houses? And y'all, I do them every so often. I do. But basically all it is, I pull up Zillow. Y'all give me a destination. It's just like virtual tour, except we're live on tour going through houses. And let me tell you something. We've seen some houses. We've seen some houses that will scare you mentally. Like, they actually made this. And as you all know, the only teleprompter that I have is the destinations. Everything else is unscripted. All from here, right? And that's the beauty of this channel. Like, you never know what you're gonna get. Even Tea Talk with your girl. In all the years I've been on YouTube, she has never known not one roadmap that I've done. Not one. Not one. Nikki News has never known one destination roadmap that I've done. Not one, until I press that create destinations. Because I treat this like live TV. Okay, see, I've gotten a lot better. Okay, see, what we're not gonna do. You know what? Y'all lose. Y'all get nothing good. I'm actually going to sleep. I'm gonna say I fell asleep on y'all and stuff. I actually do real work on this channel. You know what? In the words of Anonymous T, because y'all not gonna do this to me.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
And will and do and have all and will and do and Been doing it since the beginning. Okay? Listen. I love y'all right back. I really do. I really, really do. And you know what? Honestly, to tell you the truth, can we talk? What a blessing it is to be able to create new content every day, not have to wait for a show to come back in order to make a channel or to have content on that channel. Let me flip it reverse and wind back. It is a blessing to be able to know that you're not determined by a show existing on TV. You're not determined by a sector you in. And you are certainly not determined whether you are high on the ranking of where people feel like you're a content creator or you're low. Because at least I can go sleep and wake up saying that I've never led a blackout and then being a damn hypocrite and then reviewing the show. I can wake up and go to sleep knowing I didn't do that. I can wake up and go to sleep knowing that I didn't put out any content and said, leave your comments below, but yeah, I turned off the comments and gonna get big mad. People want to have an opinion about me reviewing the damn show when I said I was gonna leave the sector. I didn't just get excited for the show coming back because I didn't have no other content. Listen, and on top of that, I wasn't the one making a countdown my community while saying I was going to do a rebrand, and I'm reviewing the show. It never ceases to amaze me. I'm like, we really are the cause of our own rise and demise. Like, sometimes I just wonder how Dorothy Dandridge and the Harlem Renaissance people be like, this is entertainment to you? What? I mean, pardon me, boys. Yes, is that the Chattanooga Truth? That's the Chattanooga Truth. You're on track 29. Now nickel to spare, and I do declare. Do you know why Black entertainment is so good? And why we protect it and invest in it and try to uplift it as much as we can? Because that's all the fuck we had. Because we couldn't be on the mainstream stages, so we had to make our own stages. The Chitlin Circuit. And you know what's really crazy? Some of y'all content creators are moving in Chitlin Circuit energy. Some of y'all being a Kaya, okay, while the rest of us are being a Beyonce. And there is a difference, distinction, and a damn how can I put it? A damn different source of energies between those two people. Because Nikki News, what did I say with my 5 statements? I said when the show ends, it was going to prove who's a real content creator, who ain't a real content creator. Did I not say that shit? Did I not say that shit? Did I not motherfucking say that shit? Now, y'all can do what you want to do. But you do realize the show's going to go off, right? After how many episodes? Then what y'all going to have for content? And I'm not saying that, boo-boo. I told you so. Listen, I'm not taking any victory laps. Because guess what? The victory laps I do is every time I go on tour. Like, bro, do you think of like, damn, Braylon really has been in his bag. He how does he find this? How does he do that? He did 3 shows in a day. He did 4 shows in a day. He does deep dive lives. He does after shows. He does house tours. Man's Beyond the Gates reviews were just killing me. Because anybody can be a follower, but it takes somebody to be a leader. Like, my God. And by the way, if you cover other content, I ain't talking to your ass. Okay? So please shut the fuck up talking. Okay? And you know what? I'm going to do this right now. Because here's the thing, right? There's been a lot of debate back and forth on Portia and Shamia. So you know what I did? I did some math time. Now, I'm going to take this banner down because this is now alleged. Okay? I'm going to take this comment down for a minute. And I'm just going to show y'all an example that I made of who's a real content creator and who's not a real content creator. Now I've done math time before, but I just want to show y'all this, okay? Just want to show y'all this. Here we go. So, content creator 1, name is Shamia Moore. Now, this is just an example of who's a real content creator, who's not a real content creator. Shamia Moore has 6,970 subscribers. Okay. Portia Williams has 39,800 subscribers. Hold on. So let's pretend that Shamia Morin is Love and Marriage Huntsville and Portia Williams is everybody else doing other content, right? 39,800 subscribers is way more than 6,970 subscribers. Okay. So the people who are covering LAMH, and I'm not talking about everybody else who cover content in addition to LAMH. I'm talking about people who just cover LAMH. Shamia Moore has 197,640 total views versus everybody else doing other content having 4,976,240 total views. Grand total, a difference of 32,830 subscribers at a difference of 4,778,600 total views. So if Shamia Morin is roasting Portia Williams, wouldn't you say that Portia Williams, in this example, has a bigger YouTube channel than the person trying to roast everybody else? I'm just asking a question. Why would y'all listen to somebody who every time that they roast another channel, that the channel they're roasting is bigger than the channel that Shamia Moore is allegedly not supposed to be using because Shamia Moore banned herself off of YouTube? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Really? Like, it boggles my mind when people ask, where's the content? I think that's why Malcolm Jamal Warner and people who are about their business protected their legacy so much, because it's just like, y'all ain't gonna play in my face. And it's just like, if you really want to be about your dream, then be about all the way. Don't just be about it just to look good. Where's the content? There it is. There it is. Like, I'm just going to keep scrolling. I mean, my Lord. That's why I'm over here in peace and not in pieces. Because it's just like, really? That's what we're doing. Okay. All right. I'm still scrolling. Still scrolling. I mean, just. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. Oh my Lord, G. I mean, still scrolling. Man. You know how many live streams I've done? 1,033 live streams. It shows you in the bottom right-hand corner of your YouTube studio. Over 1,000 live streams. To break that down for y'all from a daytime talk show perspective, daytime talk shows tape 185 shows to 200 shows a year. If you look at from a 185 episode point of view, I've done 10 seasons already. If you look at from a 200 episode standpoint, I've done 5 seasons already. And all of these are really just me hanging by myself. I'll scroll right back up. I mean, listen. Still scrolling. Still scrolling. And you wonder why people get, in the words of Erykah Badu, I'm an art sensitive about my shit. You wonder why, people get upset when somebody talks about somebody in negative light. When if somebody says something about Angela Bassett, we all coming after them because we know that they're about their legacy. So I don't get how in the flying fuck that it's cool for Lottie everybody on that side can say whatever they want to. But God forbid you get some opposition. You want to get big mad. You want to argue. The pressure gets too much. You can see that's no lie. Check the numbers. Guess what? You don't have to say check the numbers if you got content. Because I dare anybody come up against me to do a hot topic show. You see the content. For your mental health, I suggest you lay there, roll over, and take it and stay the fuck in your lane. Because some of y'all cannot do a fifth quarter or a half of what I do. And if you try, you will have a mental stroke. Okay. Child. Shit. Thank you, Too Blessed for you. I appreciate you, my friend. Like, it don't make no damn sense. And to be real with you, and I love me some glam rocks, but I find more news than her co-host can find for the morning show. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. I'll wait. Name one other content creator that can throw down like this. Name them. I'll wait. Sincerely, you know what? I'll put on 1 minute and 30 seconds for you to be generous. Just to be generous. Because I can rest in who I am. One minute and 30 seconds. Sincerely, I'll wait. There it is right there. 1 minute and 30 seconds. Drop another content creator in the chat that can throw down like me. I'll wait. Sincerely, I'll wait. I'm just like, child. Lord. Oh. You guys got what? 50 seconds left. No, sincerely, I'm waiting. Sincerely, I'll wait. $30 seconds. Really? Wow. I didn't expect it to be that silent. I mean, as much as people, pollinate from flower to flower, from channel to channel, I would expect, not y'all in the live chat, okay, or the bushes, the good people in the bushes. Y'all got 5 seconds left. Wow. I gave y'all 1 minute and 30 seconds to drop another content creator in the chat that can do what I do. And you couldn't even drop it. Not even that same name of that so sad individual. In the words of Niles the Butler from the name, we're still waiting for the DNA results. Y'all couldn't even drop that one. That's shocking to me. Well, I guess we all couldn't be Malcolm Jamal Warner in life about something, because some of y'all are about nothing. And with that being said, I'm gonna turn on my camera now because we done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. Actually, let me do that again. We've done the whole show for an hour. Yes, we have. There we go. Like, good damn. Man. Because Too Blessed for You and Nikki News, how long has the show not been on the air? Y'all let me know in the live chat. How long has the show not been on the air for? And how long have I been making content since the show was off the air? I'll wait for y'all to respond. I just want to make sure that we are all on the same page. Listen. By the way, that math time, those were actual numbers of 2 different content creators. I just used Shamia and Portia. Y'all figure out the numbers and where they come from, and then come back to me with what you found. Because one of them is bigger than the other. So yep, I'll stay up here for a little bit longer with y'all, and then we'll head out. So. And thank you, Nikki News. Love you as always, sister. I really mean that. Thank you. After Mel left, I don't know. I love you too much for you. But that's the thing. It's just like I said, if you're going to be about it, then be about it. But like, don't act like because the show is coming back that you've had content on your channel, right? Don't do that shit. Because if that show did not come back, some of y'all were gonna be screwed. Just admit it. Just admit it. That if Love and Marriage Huntsville did not come back, some of y'all channels will be screwed. Just admit. Just admit. Isn't that sad that you gotta wait for a platform to come back so you can have a way to make money? when if you are a solution, I'll put it like this. Why are you waiting for a solution to come back so you can have a way to be somebody when you're already a somebody? In the words of Beyonce, don't ask for permission to take someone that already belongs to you. Why wait for something to come back just so you can have a platform? Why wait for something to come back so you can make money? I mean, God forbid the corporations thought like y'all, like, you know what, we gotta wait till we have the right product, man. We gotta wait till we have the right service. If they had y'all mindset, we wouldn't have an America. Because, you know, there's been many failures for companies in order for them to have successful products and services. It took many L's before they had many dubs, right? So, listen. So yes, indeed. So, yep, we are just chillaxing. Like I said, I'll probably stay here with y'all until what? Y'all want to do what, 1 hour and 15 minutes or 120? Either way, I'm good. And then after that, I gotta do one more thing today, and then of course I gotta still watch Roa because we still have that review tonight at 6 o'clock. Yes, indeed. So yeah. And by the way, y'all, I have to tell y'all sincerely, like when you poke your head out your ass of being up one show, there is so much other content out here that is just as great. Actually, the content that you might find is actually better than the content you're watching. That's the gag. I'm just, man. And yes, I will be renewing the since I could run fast enough. Listen. And by the way, y'all, I will be reviewing the new show right here. This show right here. Hang on, let me take this down for a second. I'll be reviewing this show right here, which is coming out Saturday, August 2nd at 9/8 Central. I will be covering this show right here. And like I said, I was the first one to break out this show on YouTube. So with the Never Ever Mets, if you don't know, I was the first one to break out that show from the Oprah Winfrey Network, and then I was the first person to break out this show from the Oprah Winfrey Network. So listen, I mean, been on Nickelodeon, been on the Steve Harvey Morning Show, been on WeTV saying goodbye to Mary Mary. Well, look who it is. Anitra J. Oh, listen, I see all. I don't say all, but I do see all. It's good to see you, Anitra J. I hope all is well. My Lord. See, I really do drink my water, mind my black-owned business. But you know, listen. Like I said, I gave y'all 1 minute and 30 seconds to drop down the chat. Another content creator could throw down like me, and y'all couldn't find another content creator to throw down the chat. That was sad on y'all part. I guess that means the fandoms of the other content creators ain't really that strong. If you can't drop another content creator could throw down like me, that's quite sad. Anyway, welcome in, everybody. Glad to have all you here. Woody Woodpecker. Anyway, like I said, sincerely, it was an accidental drowning. He was in Costa Rica on a family trip. That is the official cause. So yes, indeed. But yeah, like I said, though, I mean, like I said, with that show from, Hard and Hustle Houston, I'm definitely going to review it and support that show because, believe me, we need new content out here. And by the way, Jesse Collins Entertainment. Actually, you know what? Let me come on camera, right? Because I believe for some of y'all Love Marriage Huntsville fans, y'all don't know who's a true producer of anything. So let me type in Jesse Collins Entertainment here. Because this is the person that's producing Heart and Hustle Houston. Let me do this here. Because yeah, and you know what? Let's play a little game. Let's play a little game, right? I don't mind playing a game with y'all. You don't mind playing a game with me? Let's play a game together. Okay, let's play a game together. And the game is, I'm going to show you shows from Jesse Collins Entertainment, and you point out to me which ones Carlos King has done. Okay, that's the game. Okay, that's the game. All right. Now, as all these load, now listen, I don't know the answers. Okay, but we're just gonna play a little game. Okay, for all the one-trick ponies out there that once said the state fair can't be black stallions and have free roam to be your own damn person, we're gonna play a little game. Let's see. The Super Bowl Apple Music halftime show with Kendrick Lamar. I don't think Carlos produced that. Let's see. Beyonce. No, I don't think he produced that. Jimmy Fallon. I mean, that's NBC, but Carlos did Housewives. I think the Tonight Show is bigger than Housewives. Christmas and Rockefeller Center. No, I don't think Carlos produced that either. Live from Detroit. No, Carlos is from Detroit. Could he? No, I don't think he did that either. The halftime show with Usher. I don't think he did that. Grammy salute to 50 years of hip hop. I don't think he did that. Macy's 4th of July fireworks. I don't think he did that. This Juneteenth, a global celebration for freedom, that aired on CNN, the Oprah Winfrey now, but I don't think he did that. The light we carry, Michelle Obama, Oprah Winfrey, I don't think he did that. Oh, the Rihanna. Now, listen. Rihanna was pregnant. I don't know if Carlos cares about women. I don't think he produced that one. The Emmys, I don't think he produced that. The BET Award, I know he didn't produce that. The Emmy Awards, no. American Music Awards, no. Golden Globe Awards, no. The Oscars, the Hollywood's biggest night that he put. No, I don't think Carlos produced that either. Why in the fuck is it every time I pull up a show here, he didn't produce it? The Soul Train Awards for BET, no, he didn't do that. Hip Hop Awards for BET, no, he didn't do that. Black American Honors, no, he didn't do that. Black Girls Rock, wow. Black Girls Rock, I don't think he did that either. The BET Honors, no, I don't think he did that. UNICEF, A Evening of Stars. That would mean you have to give a fuck about somebody else besides your fucking damn self. I don't think he did that. Rip the Runway. Wow. Fashion. Nah, I don't know. I don't think that would have happened. I think Tyra would probably produce Rip the Runway before Carlos King. Let's see. Okay, comedy specials. Let's keep going. Now, y'all can play in the chat of any of these shows if Carlos produced any of them. Okay? Even though it says Jesse Collins Entertainment. He could have been an associate producer. Lil Rel Howery, no, didn't produce that. Leslie Jones Time Machine, nope, didn't do that. Amanda Seales, I mean, she is as dumb as Carlos King, so I guess Amanda Seales being the female version of Carlos King. But no, he didn't produce that either. Def Comedy Jam, no. Hollywood Squares, no. We Got Time Today, nope. Rhythm and Flow, nope. Tia Mowry, nope. Celebrity Square, nope. Gabrielle Union, My Journey to 50, no. Marlon Wayans, oh hell no, nope. Shahara Shahidi, Day Off, no. Cardi Tries, no. Everyone Becoming a Pop Star, no. My Killer by K. Michelle, no. Face to Face with Becky G, nope. Sunday Best, oh man, did he produce that? Think so. Forward, The Future of Black Music, no. Hip Hop Squares, no, he didn't produce that. Nashville Squares, I don't think he produced that. Real Husbands of Hollywood, no. New Edition, no. Bobby Brown, no. American Soul, no. Bookmark, Sober, and Back for Carlos didn't produce none of this? Wow. What a shocking concept. But yet y'all believe he's the king of reality TV? Okay, child. Back off camera. It was mind-boggling to me because it's like Charlemagne the God is teaming up with Carlos King. Sir, this dude right here, Jesse Collins Entertainment, produced the Emmy Awards. Like he did a Grammy salute to 50 years of hip-hop. He did the Oscars. The only thing he hasn't done yet is the Tonys. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. Wait a minute. If Jesse Collins did the Emmys and he did a salute to the Grammys, Oscars, the only thing Jesse Collins hasn't produced yet is the Tonys. And Jesse Collins Entertainment would be an EGOT company. Oh, my Lord Jesus. Wow. What a shocking concept. You know what? Wasn't there a content creator that said Love and Marriage Huntsville was going to be up for Emmy consideration? Let me go to the Emmys website real quick, because you know what? It's been some days, and the Emmy nominations are out. Let's see if that content creator is right. Let's just see. Because you know what? Braylon Lee can be wrong sometimes. I know that's shocking for y'all to believe. I know it is. Let's see. Okay? Let's play another game, you and me. Okay? Let's play another game. You know, because you know what? I will say this. Miss Wanda was right. She was right about Braylon being wrong about show coming back. She was right. She was right on that. Okay. But can we at least admit the rollout sucked ass for real? Now, here's the Emmy nominations right here. Okay. Here are the Emmy nominations. Okay. Now, there's the announcement. Now, I'm going to click all the nominees. So this ain't faked. Okay. Now, I'm going to go down to select category, and I'm going to click unstructured reality program, okay? I'm going to click it. Wait a minute. Oh, my Lord. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Would that mean that piece of content is shit that person created? Thinking that Love and Marriage Huntsville was going to be nominated for Outstanding Unstructured Reality Program? Oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You know what? It is really wrong for me to laugh like this. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That's rough. That's really rough. You know, did Will Packer produce the Oscar? I think he did produce the Oscars. I think Will Packer did produce the Oscar. Yeah, I think he did. I'm just mentioning black men who actually done actual shit with their companies and stuff. Actually, you know what? Does Will Packer have any shows on? Oh, let me type in Will Packer Entertainment. Give me a moment. I just want to see something. Because I do believe Will Packer has some shows on OWN too. I believe he does. Oh my God, there's Ready to Love. Wow. On and on. Made it to 10 seasons. Eat, Slay, Love, Peacock. Fright Night, The $1 Million Heist on Peacock. Queen's Court, Peacock. Ready to Love, Make a Move on That Girl Lele from Nickelodeon. Put a Ring on It. Oh my God, on the Oprah Winfrey Network. Central Avenue on Fox. March on Washington. Facebook Watch. Quibi, Blackball, Rob Riggle, Global Investigator, Discovery. The Millbrook Twins. Oxygen. Ambitions on OWN. Wow, Bigger, BET, Shark Trip, Eat, Pray, Chum, Discovery. OWN. is a part of Warner Bros. Discovery. Okay. Atlanta child murders, investigation Discovery, Power Star Live, Twitter, Shaq does start Shark Week on Discovery. Being Married Chick. He produced Being Married Chick. God. Go Buck on ABC, Roots, A&E, Lifetime, and History. Wow. Truth be told, NBC and the Baxter's light work. Will Packer's doing some stuff. But what has Carlos done? What? Does he have a repertoire like this? I'm confused. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Listen. I mean, listen. Far be it from me to, judge who's the real king of reality TV. Far be it from me. I mean, would it be fair to say that Mona Scott Young is more known than Carlos King? I'm just asking questions. But he has a repertoire, though, like this? Okay. All right. Well, I guess the media nerd of social media strikes again. Damn you, Braylon Lee! Damn you, Braylon Lee! You ain't gonna produce shows every day. They're all fresh and original and new. Why? Oh man. I know, man. I know. It sucks to suck, doesn't it? It sucks to suck that there are other people on the Oprah Winfrey Network besides Carlos King. I know. Did y'all not see that live I did with the Oprah Winfrey Network and how there were all these other shows like Ask Oprah's All Stars and Enough Already with Peter Walsh and your own show, Oprah Search for the Next TV Star, Oprah's Masterclass, Oprah's Next Chapter? By the way, the Breakfast Club is on Power 105.1, not Hot 97. Hot 97 is Ebro in the morning. And by the way, Oprah was very transparent about her having breakdowns and stuff because unlike some people on YouTube who can't get a fifth, quarter, or a half of an audience that Oprah got, and Oprah didn't cancel her own self out of a talk show by being a dumbass. Wait for it. Wait for it, just wait for it. Because I know Oprah did not behave like this on her talk show. Oh, no, I know she did. Now, listen, Oprah has her faults. That is true. That's very true. But I don't believe that Oprah Winfrey, right? I don't believe that Oprah Winfrey has ever come on daytime TV, late night TV, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. I believe she still has all her social media platforms because she didn't come on like this beer every day. She didn't come on like this beer. Now that's the name of the beer, okay? So blame Flying Dog for naming that beer that. I did not say it. Let me show you the website. Flying Dog. That's the beer company, okay? That's the beer company, okay? Don't get mad at me, okay? Now, if you're not being that, I'm not talking to you. I'm not, because there's some flying Mitches out here too, okay? Listen, I'm equal opportunity around here. Man, Oprah still has her platform. Maybe she respected people, you know? Maybe she didn't break any community guidelines, you know? Maybe, just maybe, she was uplifting other people instead of dragging people. What a concept. Back off camera. Y'all okay in the chat? I see a lot of silence going on. Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all, I'm just having fun with y'all. Calm down. Good Lord Jesus. Good Lord. Man. Just having a conversation. That's all we're doing. Just talking. Just talking. Just talking. Those were some fun games, weren't they? All factual information. Oh, man. I really do love our channel so much. I really do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Man. Yes, indeed. It really is a sad day today, though, y'all. Like, even though I said what I said, meant what I said, it's still a sad day for Malcolm Jamal Warner. It really is, y'all. It really is. It really is. I guess we'll hang out here to 1 hour and 30 minutes, and then I'll head out. But thank y'all for coming. I appreciate y'all. Oh, my Lord, gee, man. Oh, my God, man. Man, rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal. Thank y'all for the 11 likes. I appreciate y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, man. Oh, Lord. One more minute, y'all, then we'll head on out. But I want to thank everybody for coming through. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful time. Anitra J, hopefully all is well with you. Do bless for you. Good to see you as always. Nikki News as well. Love y'all both. Let's see who else. Monica B, thank you for being here. D Brown, thank you for being here as well. Man, what a good live today. This was a bonus live for me. Unfortunately, I didn't want to bring this to you. Yes, indeed. Love you right back, little bro. Love you, little bro. I enjoy catching up with you about go eat a late lunch. Please do, y'all. I will be back here tonight at 6 p.m. for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I know for those of you who are waiting until Saturday for content, I'm sorry. You just gotta wait for those people to make content. But if you're looking for actual factual content that's around, to watch and stuff, because in the words of Anonymous T, Who said this?
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
I'll see y'all tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern. One love, much love, all love. I feel love and send it right back to you. Rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, passed away at 54 years old on a family trip in Costa Rica. Much love, prayers, and support to his family, his friends, Hollywood, and to all the fans and supporters and just people who care. Shout out to y'all. All right. Love you, love you, love you. Nikki News, if you need to DM me, child, it's okay to DM me because I know you're like, nephew, I didn't know you were going to say all that. But here's how I know that we're good, especially with Too Blessed for You as well, because Too Blessed for You, you know, you're good people too. Y'all know anytime that nephew goes off, he usually goes off when something needs to be said, when it's been too quiet. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. And I can stand on business with everything I've said. Because, I mean, to go back to, you know, Nikki News and narcissism words, right here. So listen, you know, it's really amazing. If you want to know why people are able to go off with the facts and then move on to tomorrow and not have any smoke, is because they always move in their facts. Just a thought. So, you know, when I play that clip of, you know, real good streamer can find other content, that's because I actually found other content. So if you can't find other content, you can't play that clip. Shocking concept, right? Anonymous T, hit him again, child. Hit him a couple of times, if you could, please, my friend, for me. Thank you so much.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content. Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.
As the fireworks are going, look at the fireworks, y'all. Ain't that nice? Ain't that nice? Oh my Lord Jesus, okay. I really do love y'all. I really do. I love everybody who deserves to be loved, okay? As the fireworks are going off there from Cinderella Castle at the Walt Disney World Resort. Thank you to everybody that came through. I appreciate y'all. Listen, the main point is Malcolm Jamal Warner has passed away, okay? We have cried, we have talked, we've gathered around, and we also just said what needed to be said, the quiet part out loud. Man, you know what's amazing when you actually clean up your place, you get to throw out the trash that's not supposed to be there. Some of y'all might need to do that personally because some of y'all lives mentally otherwise are junky. Anyway, love y'all. Bye. Like I said, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. But if you let it fly, it must apply. Now I'm really gone. Bye, everybody.
I thought I should tell you, they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you. and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Good evening. My name is Mark Woodbury. I'm the chairman and CEO of Universal Destinations and Experiences. Well, we're finally here. Tomorrow we begin a new chapter at Universal Orlando Resort as we open Epic Universe. We built this place for you. I want to thank you, our fans, for your love of our stories, characters, and immersive experiences that inspired this incredible place. Epic Universe represents over 8 years of meticulous planning, immense creativity, and innovation, combined with unmatched craftsmanship and operational excellence on the part of thousands of people who have brought to life the stories and characters that live beyond each of Epic's portals. But it represents so much more. Your love of Universal and the deep connections we've shared together here in Orlando over the past 30 years inspired us to dream bigger and to push the boundaries to create something extraordinary for you and for generations of fans and families to come. And tomorrow, as we open Epic Universe, I can't wait for you to experience this place for yourself. Now it's your turn to step inside, to lose yourself, and to share this place with the ones you love most. As we open this park, we hope your world becomes a little more epic. Tomorrow, Epic Universe becomes yours.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
Because here's the thing, a good streamer can find other content.